Welcome to Catholic Mom Talks, everybody. Happy Monday. I was thinking this morning and a little bit during the day about the cross. And Jesus tells us we must take up our cross and follow him. Okay. What is he saying? Okay. So many of us have a suffering in our life, right? Maybe it's a disability. Maybe it's a child that has a mental illness, or it could be anything, a divorce, any type of suffering in our life, right? The cross is an integral part of the journey. And I know it doesn't look like that, right? Because it's difficult. And my mom used to say, it's not a cross if it's easy, right? The cross is there to shape us and to mold us, right? Usually when we have a cross, it will take us out of the world, okay? We may be heading down one direction, right? That's not a good direction, and we have a cross, right? And that cross will immediately put us onto another road, right? Another road. It's a road that's going to lead to our salvation, okay? It's going to strip us, number one, of our vices, our selfishness. It's going to refine us. It's going to make us like pure gold, okay? So when we unite ourselves to Christ in our crosses, we are reaching a deep intimacy with Christ. And the reason why is because when Jesus came, he didn't come to take away the cross from us. He came to enter into the cross with us, except he went before us, okay? I don't know if that makes sense. He went into the suffering. He took on all the transgressions of the world for our sins. He made safe passage for us to get to heaven, right? But he also entered into a spot where he could meet us. In his humanity and in his divinity, he could meet us in the cross. But he also came to tell us that there is life after death. He was the resurrection, right? He came to conquer the death. And even though the sin was brought into the world through original sin, and we endure the cross because of sin, Christ conquered death, okay? So there is life after death. And that is the hope. That is the hope, right? Jesus is our life, right? We have hope that when we die, we will see our family members. We are what Pope John Paul II calls the Easter people, okay? We're the Easter people because Christ has conquered death, and we will continue to live with Christ after death, right? So there cannot be a cross in our life without the resurrection. So we ask the Lord, help us, Jesus, to see you on the cross. Help us to embrace our crosses with courage. Help us to know that you are in the midst of the cross. Help us to know that you've already walked Calvary and you have made a way for us. Help us to know that the resurrection is coming, right? Don't despair or lose hope. He is with you. Thank you so much for listening. God bless everybody.